It's more than a linear path. It's a prison of endless possibility, where a single choice can branch out into infinite realities, creating alternate worlds from the ones you know. I am the Watcher. I am your guide through these vast new realities. Follow me and ponder the question, what if?
Alright, so I just finished the What If series. I am going to rate each episode. Spoilers, of course. I am going to try to go over each one briefly because I don't want the video to be too long. Alright, so episode 1, Captain Carter, if Captain Carter was the first Avenger. I hated that episode. You just watch her mow through all of the enemies. It was extremely boring. It was pretty much like watching the Captain Marvel movie. 3 out of 10. Alright, episode 2. What if T'Challa became a Star-Lord? I did not like this episode either. It was okay, but the first episode, the first half of the episode was just like all of the characters just sucking him off. Like, if everybody was like as chill as Thanos was in that episode, where it's like, yeah, we like this guy, but like, it's just the first half of the episode I didn't care for. It did redeem itself because I did like seeing the Collector, them fight against the Collector. He's using all the different things that he's collected over time to fight against him. That was pretty cool. I will give that episode a 5 out of 10. Alright, episode 3, What If the World Lost Its Mightiest Heroes? I really like this episode. I didn't think I was, because you have to watch all your favorite characters die, but it was actually a pretty good episode. I will give that one 10 out of 10. It was one of my favorite episodes. Episode 4, What If Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his instead of his hands? That episode was super depressing. But it was done extremely well. Even though I don't like watching depressing stuff, as well as it was done, I have to give that episode a 9 out of 10. Alright, What If Zombies? I really like that episode. That episode was pretty cool. I really like the fact that like they had enough brain powers to remember like how to use all of their abilities and stuff. So like, for example, when Wanda showed up as a zombie, that was like stupendously scary. I will give that episode let's see, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Alright, What If Killmonger rescued Tony Stark? I like that episode too, not as much as the previous episode, but it was pretty good. I like the direction they took. I'll give that one an 8 out of 10. Alright, What If Thor was the only child? I have mixed feelings about this episode. It was nice to not watch everybody die, which you kind of did that for the past 3 or 4 episodes actually. It was alright. It was 6 out of 10. What if Ultron won? I was kind of disappointed of this episode because I feel like they could have done a whole lot more with it, but it wasn't bad. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And for the final episode, What If the Watcher broke his oath? Now this episode was really good, and what I will say is, like, I like how each character was like doing their own part. Especially like I felt that Captain Carter was way better in this episode than in her first episode, because she actually had to struggle versus in her first episode where she just mows through everything. Don't really have any issues with that episode. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. And that is my rankings. Now, all of this is my opinion. Nothing is fact. If y'all want me to go over details to what I liked or hated about each episode, let me know in the comments. And that is all.